So today I am going to be trying my hand at doing a daily vlog and kind of taking you all along with me throughout my day to kind of see what a typical day for me looks like. I'm actually I just finished flat ironing my hair off camera, and now I'm looking for my hair tie to pull my hair back, and I cannot find it. So y'all are about to get this headscarf, okay? Y'all are about to get this headscarf because I'm not about to undo all of this hard work that I just did. I feel like in general, I'm a pretty organized person, but when it comes to like my closet and my like makeup and hair, anything like that, like I'm not that girl. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not that girl. I can't find anything. I take that back. It's organized chaos because I can't find what I'm looking for when I need it. It just is not always in the places that I think it's gonna be in. Let's just say that. So yeah, I figured that I would start making some of this content because I want to get to know you guys and I want you to get to know me, but I'm not gonna lie, this is very scary for me. And I say like it's scary because y'all, I am not like a huge, like sit here, talk to myself. Well, I guess I'm talking to you. Talk to the camera about everything that I am doing, but we're gonna see because I think it's important. And I'm feeling like very much like drawn to do this type of content. So we're gonna try our hand at it. I've got a couple things for today. Martez is at the gym right now. So when he gets back, I'll probably have breakfast with him because I'm sure he'll be hungry. And then after that, I'll answer some emails. Y'all, I feel like a legit content girly because I have like a business email now. And so I set that up yesterday because I was like, if I want to really make this into a business, I need to start separating some of this stuff out. So I went ahead and created a business account. I created a business account for all of my social media and content creation needs. And so like that'll be what I use to like pitch to brands and conduct myself as a businesswoman, okay? So I'm excited about that because immediately when I did that, I started sending emails to different businesses that are like on my, like, I wanna work with you list. And I know it's unreasonable, especially on a Friday at like 3 o'clock for me to be like, okay, like I want a response. But it made me so excited that I've literally been checking my email like every 30 minutes. And I know that that is not reasonable. I know this. I know that's not reasonable, but that's not gonna stop me from doing it, okay? I'm gonna keep doing it. Because when that email does come through, because I'm claiming it, okay? I am claiming it. When that email does come through, baby, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. I'm like, I feel like I'm already legit because it's a mindset, but I feel like I'm gonna be really legit once I start getting brand deals. And so I'm literally speaking this into existence because currently I've only gotten like sponsored products. Well, I take that back. I have been paid for like some small brand deals with like some smaller companies, but I definitely have a list of larger companies and some small businesses like here in OKC that I think like really align with what I'm trying to do and my brand that I want to work with. And so today, that is going to be part of it. I'm going to be pitching I'm gonna be pitching to some of those brands. So even with that, like, there's a lot that goes into this, and I definitely want to treat this as a business. Like, this is not some side thing that I'm doing. Y'all, I'm literally putting in extra time in addition to my very full-time job. Because I don't know if you all know this, but I work in public ed, and my weeks are like not 40-hour weeks. Baby, my weeks are like 60, sometimes 70-hour weeks. It's nothing for me to have to pull like a 12-hour day. Like, that's my norm. And then to have to come home and, you know, be a wife, because I'm a new wife, and take care of my fur baby, and then also try to shoot all of this content. Sometimes, a lot of times, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I know that if this is something that I want to do, then I just need to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm never going to slack up on my full-time job. So why would I, you know, not give the full amount to the business that I'm creating for myself? Like, that just doesn't even make sense. It is summer, so I am actually going to have a lot more time to pour into my content creation, influencing business, which is crazy because I had the, y'all, we have summer school, and we had the option to like extend our contracts into summer school. And I was like, yeah, I'll extend my contract another 2 weeks into my summer break. And my husband was like, isn't that the opposite of what you want to try to do right now? Like, aren't you trying to have more time? Like, haven't you prayed for more time? Haven't you asked God for more time so that you could build this business? And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so true. So I had to let them know that, like, I won't be extending my contract. I am going to be taking my break and my time, because this is something that I want to do. So I don't know, but all of that is to say, like, I'm trying to put more time, effort, resources into this business, because that's what it is. Your girl is an entrepreneur, okay? I want to work for me. It's something that I'm gonna have to kind of go full throttle into. And I know that there are a lot of other girls out there that are similar to me. Like, you're just now getting into the content creation game. If you're anything like me, you don't know what you're doing, but you're willing to learn. So yesterday I just spent, especially with me like getting the email and everything, I spent a lot of time just like researching, how do you pitch to a brand? How do you write a brand pitch email? Like, what are some of the things that you need to have in it? There's a lot of different components that went to this that I don't think people understand, because if you're going to run it like a business, then there are like some boxes that you have to check. And that's not necessarily the fun part that people always talk about. I feel like a lot of times you see people and they're talking about like the free gifts that they get. They're talking about, you know, for the ones who have been in it for a while, like these brand trips and just a lot of other things. But we don't always get a lot of the other side of where they're talking about the business side and what that looks like. And so I've been watching some of my favorite content creators who are just like extremely real. Shout out to them for dropping the gems. They have literally like put me on game. And I feel like I'm even going to like continue to learn from them, because they are always willing to like share that information. And so, yeah, yesterday was just a day of like, okay, let me sit and absorb information. I was on the phone with my friends and I'm like, y'all, I'm about to send my first brand email. And I was so afraid. I was afraid. And it's so crazy because I literally like prayed for the Lord to like give me the courage to step out on faith, give me the courage to do these things. because this is so outside of my box. Like it's not what I'm typically used to doing. And now that it's happening, I'm afraid. That's so like us as humans. Like, we hope for something, we manifest something, we pray for something, and then when it gets here, we're like, what do we do with it? What do you want me to do with it? Y'all, it was to the point where like I couldn't press in because I was literally freaking out. Like, and I'm a details type A personality. So I'm like, all of the details have to be right. Like, I had a whole brand kit that I sent with some previous collabs that I've had, obviously like not paid, but some collabs that I've had before. And I even curated some content specifically for this particular brand that I was pitching to, of like, this is what I could create for you, like user generated content. And I just could not press in. Now, mind you, eventually I did. It took a while, but I was just like, this is new and uncomfortable and I don't know what to do. But I did it and I'm extremely proud. And so after I get ready today, I'm probably gonna shoot some content for some other brands that I want to pitch to, and then I'm gonna send some more like PR emails, brand pitch emails, just to like get my name out there, and especially making sure that I have like the content that they want to see on my page. That was something that like kept on resonating in all of the videos that I was watching yesterday of content creators who have been in the game for X amount of years, like are where I want to be. They were just like, you've already got to be creating the content or showing them that you can create the content that's going to benefit their business, which makes perfect sense. Like, why would I work with you if you're not even creating the type of content that is going to be beneficial for my business? Why would I spend money on that? So I am going to be working on that today. And I think, y'all, I'm going to try to do 2 today. 2 brands. Try to make some content out of some of the stuff that I get from Sephora as well. I don't know. I'm just putting myself out there. The worst thing that they can say is no. Like, that's the worst thing that can happen. And then guess what? I'm gonna work on my page a little bit more, and then I'm gonna come back again, and I'm gonna apply again, and I'm gonna pitch myself again. So one of the things that like I was super unsure about was when I got my like Target creator account. And for some people, like that might not be a big deal, but y'all, that was a big deal for me because it took me forever. For some people, it might be like, oh, it didn't take me much at all to get my Target creator account. Y'all, I could not even figure out the application because it was not taking my social media like platform handles and linking them. It was a whole mess. It was a whole mess. And so I was freaking out about that because I'm like, I really want to be a part of this program. I shop at Target every week, every single week. Like, this is a brand that clearly I'm using for my everyday life, and I want to be able to create content for them. And so when I got accepted into their program, that was just a game changer for me. That was a game changer for me, and posting on LTK, because your girl is making money on LTK now. Not a lot, but I'm making money on LTK. Like, it's enough for me to be able to replace some things in my budget. That in itself was like very encouraging because, you know, people ask me all the time anyway, like, oh, where'd you get that from? Or where'd you buy that? And I'm gonna tell them anyway, so I might as well send you the direct link so that you can get you one too, sis. We can be out here and be cute together. Let's do this. So I kind of think about it that way. Like, people ask me a lot, especially like at work or when I'm out at events, what I have on or where I got it from. And so this is just my way. This is just my way of giving back. No, but seriously, this is my way of being able to do that, but also putting some coin back into my pocket because the work is already done. Like the work is already there. I think in creating that, like, you know, creator account for Target, that one is going to allow for me to create even more content, but it's also going to allow for me to make some money on the content that I'm producing now without me having to break the bank. Because that's another thing too. Anybody that knows anyone that works in public ed, they don't pay us enough. They don't pay us enough. So I don't want to be like breaking my budget and breaking the bank to create content, to go out and buy things, when honestly, like with the Target creator program, like I just curate outfits for people. I put them on so that you can see what they look like, and then I post them so that other people can buy them once they've seen them. And it works. Like people, my whole angle is like, let me try these on so that you don't have to. Because you know when you're online shopping, you want to be able to see what it looks like on someone that is like a similar size, similar figure, body shape that you are. I am that person for a lot of girls. And so that has been very, I think, helpful to my community, because now they have someone that they, you know, can see have on the same outfit that they may have been looking at or wanting to try, and now they can see it on in person or semi in person. Yeah. So that has been very fun. Also very tiring. Like when I say this is a job, this is a job. I was so tired after doing all of that content because I batched, I kid you not, maybe like 10 videos in one sitting. Y'all, I was so tired. I was wiped out after it, which is kind of like what led me to end up like taking off work and realizing that I did not need to work or extend my contract anymore than like when it actually ended, because I went and batched that content, y'all, and I was so tired afterwards. I was so tired. I went to sleep. That next morning, I could not get up. I could not get up for work the next morning. So I had to take a day because I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take a day. I'm going to rest. Slept for like 10 hours, which is, it's not off brand for me when I get a chance to sleep. But I slept for so long. And my husband was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just like really exhausted. Because this is on top, again, this is on top of me working 60 hours a week easily. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just really tired. I think my body's just like really exhausted. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, well, you know, let me know if you need anything. And then the next day, I was still tired. So I took another day. And my boss called me and she's like, are you good? Like, I just wanted to check on you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just like really tired. She's like, yeah, I've been telling you that as you have been overworking yourself. So I feel like I have a really supportive work family, because even like, you know, my boss's boss called me and was like, I saw you took off. Like, good. I'm glad that you're getting some rest. And just to hear that, like sometimes we have to have permission to take care of ourselves. I wait for other people to give me permission to take care of myself, and that's not okay. I need to stop doing that. It's like I need to provide myself with the okay that it's all right to have a day to sleep in. It's okay for me to have a self-care day. It's okay for me to take time for myself and just enjoy some things without me having an excuse for like why I need to do it. Like, I don't need an excuse to take care of myself. Like, that's just what I'm supposed to do. And so, yeah, it was very validating for them to tell me these things. But at the same time, like, I should be validating myself in a lot of this. And that's, you know, not what I have been doing. So I'm gonna get better at that. So if you don't take anything from this video, sis, give yourself permission to do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Self-care is not an option. And this is me preaching to the choir myself. Self-care is not an option. Self-care is something that you have to do. It is a necessity. Because if you don't, you will find yourself, and this is me speaking from experience, you will find yourself burnt out, and then you cannot provide value to anyone because you are burnt out. So I'm gonna stop harping on that, get off my soapbox. Only because like I have really gone through it when it comes to self-care and not taking care of myself. I say it all the time, like I'm a workaholic, and that's nothing to be proud of. Like I feel like in today's society, they will tell you to work yourself to death. And baby, when you die, that company is gonna keep on running. They're gonna replace you. Somebody else will be sitting in your seats because the job has to be done. But at the end of the day, like what do you get out of that? So as I get older, I just turned 29. But as I get older and I'm knocking on 30's door, I'm not afraid of 30. Because I have found that the older I get, I do learn a lot more. I have a lot more wisdom. And y'all don't be talking about me with this dry beauty blender and my powder, because that works for me. I think today I am gonna try to get the cute little like puffs that everyone uses to apply their powder. I'm gonna hop on that train, but this just works so well. Oh my goodness, it works so well. It does exactly what I need it to do every time. Every single time. Like picks up just the amount of product that I feel like I need. It's easy to distribute. I don't get a whole lot of like fallout with it. Not a whole lot. I do get some. But it's just so easy for me to like add in. But as I was saying, self-care. So yeah, give yourself the permission to do what you need to do for you. Because at the end of the day, you are all you got, boo. You are all you've got. So, you know, take care of yourself. We all want to be like boss women, killing it in our fields. But you can't pour from an empty cup. It's literally impossible. So you got to be able to take that time. That's why I keep telling my husband I need a vacation. I say that, and I do have several coming up. So I just did a video yesterday because he surprised me, y'all. I know not every, but I know a lot of women think that they have like the best man on earth. I really do have the best man on earth. So I've been saying that I wanted to go on vacation, and he's a listener, okay? He's a listener, because for my 29th birthday, if y'all haven't seen that reel, head over to my Instagram and watch the kind of recap reel. I DIY'd a Hamptons themed birthday party for myself. It was a lot of fun. But he surprised me with a birthday trip to Mexico for our anniversary. Now, we got married in October of last year. And so this October, we are going to be going to Mexico for our anniversary. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I cannot. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So head over and watch that video. I actually just did a video yesterday about me having to shop my closet because my friends were talking about me, y'all, because they say I don't wear the stuff that's in my closet. And they were right, because I ended up finding this really cute maxi dress that I could like lounge in Mexico. So yeah, that's, you know, some more content that I've been trying to push out. But that's another thing, like if you're anything like me and trying to push out some content on a consistent and regular basis, that in itself, that's tough. That is tough, because when I get home, it's already like, not gonna lie, I leave the house, it's like 6:30 in the morning, and sometimes I don't get home until like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So it's really hard to shoot content, but that's why these next couple weeks that I have off, like I'm really going to be pouring into my craft, batching content, because honey, who not gonna have time to do content when I have all this time off? Not me, honey. Taking full advantage of this time. So yes, where am I in this process? I have such an unconventional process for my makeup. Like, it's not even, I don't follow, some of y'all probably watching this and like, what is she doing? But I don't follow any of the like rules. Do this first and then do this. Honey, I just do what I feel like looks good on my face. Sometimes what I saw on TikTok, because you know the TikTok girlies, the Gen Z girlies be eating up the makeup. Okay? Eating up the makeup. And I'm just like, I was not on that train when I was, you know, 19, 20, 21, 22. I feel like I finally started getting the hang of it around 22, 23. But it took me a little while, and I just feel like they are really killing it when it comes to, one, I feel like Gen Z does not take any mess, okay? They don't take mess. Like, they're gonna do what they wanna do, and they're gonna live their life the way that they wanna live their life. And I just love that for them. I love that for them. That is one skill that I am picking up from Gen Z, of just like, this is my life and I'm gonna live it the way that I want to live it. If you don't like that, too bad. Too bad for you, because I'm still gonna do it, okay? Still gonna live my life the way I want to live it. But yeah, so they've been doing that. Typically for my lashes, I do like these clusters, but y'all, I'm not gonna even lie, don't have the time, energy to do any of that. So I am probably gonna do strip lash today. But I actually just started, well, not really, but I just like got into consistently doing the clusters, and y'all, they last so much longer than my strip lashes, because typically I would take my strip lashes off at night. I'll take them off at night, but my clusters, I love that I can actually, like, you know, I can sleep in them. They last a few days. I'm not even gonna lie, there was one set, y'all, I had them on for like a week and a half. Judge me if you want. Your girl was waking up looking cute every single day. No effort. But it was what it was. It was what it was, and I wasn't mad at it. So if you have like a cluster eyelash brand that you love, please let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna start trying them out. And can we also just talk about like the way my skin looks? So I double down on primers. I have my one size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn primer, and then I also have my Pore Professionals by Benefit. So I put this one on first because I feel like it does a really good job of smoothing my pores. This is what it looks like. And then I put this one on top of it. And I had a TikTok video where I was telling, like, I have never read the instructions for how to apply primer, because who doesn't know how to apply primer? But this primer is different. So you're supposed to warm it up in your fingers and then like press it into your skin, like dab it into your skin. And y'all, when I started doing that, the application was so much different. I said, that is crazy when you follow instructions, how things work the way they're supposed to work. So yeah. Another pro tip, when you were doing just like a regular smoky eye, I go in and contour my nose with the brown for my eyes. And a little bit on my cheekbone, because, you know, I can do what I want and use what I want, how I want. So now I'm gonna do these lashes. I'm really bad at doing lashes on camera. So we're gonna try this. I do love my Duo lash glue because it has this type of applicator. Typically I'll use the black, but I'm out of the black. I need to make a list for when I go to Sephora. Do they have this at Sephora? Where did I get this from? I don't even remember where I got this from, but I definitely need to get some more. And I apply this to my lash line. I don't know how other people do it, but when I apply it to the lashes, it just doesn't do the same. So I apply it right to my lash line because it's quicker and it's more secure. And the glue is right where I need it to be. It's not going anywhere else. So, quick little dry for that. And you notice your girl is still baking. Still got all this on. I don't know how this kind of turned into a makeup tutorial. It's really not, because I'm not like a makeup guru or anything like that. But I'm just doing a real simple lash today. I'll go in with some mascara. Some mascara. But look at that. Look how easy that was to apply. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Like there's a couple lashes. You see, I can't multitask. I'm trying. There's a couple lashes that I absolutely love that I feel like provide me with like a really good everyday look. And I don't always buy those, mostly because I forget, and then when I get to the hair store or Walgreens or wherever I'm buying it from, I forget what the name of it is, and so I just like pick up something that looks similar. So yeah, I have everything that I need, just not where I think it's gonna be. So then I pick up like another brand, and I end up really liking that brand, even though like I still really like my original brand that I had. So this actually turned into Get Ready With Me. So now I'm gonna brush this all off, which will also help me to blend all this out because it's looking a little cray-cray right now. Who's that girl? All right, so you have that. I'm out of setting spray, so we won't be setting my face today, but I will go in with my lip liner. I love this lip liner by Milani. Y'all, they're also on my list of brands that I would like to work with. And this Too Faced Sex on the Peach, y'all, I'm literally like out of it, but I go in and like try to get as much of this out as I possibly can. Like I use a little brush to get every little bit that I can. I just love it so much. Super matte. I feel like it provides a good, like, everyday lip color. Okay. So with that being said, let me get my day started. Alrighty. What I think I'm gonna end up doing is wearing this dress from the Future Collective Janae Naylor collection at Target. So let's put her on, get dressed. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pair it with these really fun heels right here. I haven't gotten a chance to wear them. They're from Ego Official. Shout out to Ego Official because I have been rocking with them for the longest and I have absolutely loved their shoes. So I'm gonna pair it with these and some gold jewelry. So I will go ahead and get dressed because we got a lot to do today. So we are on our way to Sephora to get a couple things for me to create some content, and also just kind of restock my makeup because I'm out of a lot of things. And so I'm here with Martez, and we're gonna head into Sephora to get some things. I don't know. I may stop at Ulta. I don't think there's anything in Ulta that I'll need, but we'll see. This is super random, but I feel like I'm very overdressed to just be going on a Sephora run for today. But would it be me if I wasn't being extra? So I'm gonna walk in here, you know, like I have a whole Sephora event today. Who knows? Somebody could be there and be like, oh my gosh, you're a content creator? I love your outfit. Let me network with you. See, that's how you got to do it. You got to think about every opportunity. Every situation has an opportunity for something to happen. So I'm going to go in here and get a couple things. The last 2 minutes, but Martez complaining about this parking lot at the mall where the parks are way too small. Honestly, they crammed as many spots as they possibly could into this parking lot. And then it's like, I hate when people, which it's just me being impatient, but I hate when people get into their car and you see somebody's waiting for that spot, you're about to come out, and they take a long time to come out of the spot. Then they're like people behind us waiting on us because we're holding up the line because we want this spot. But I'm not going to move because as soon as I move, you're going to get the spot. And then I'm going to be without a spot. So, I don't know. People always talk about how awkward it is when they're vlogging. So we're going to see if this feels awkward while I'm in the mall and Sephora vlogging. I don't know. It already feels pretty weird talking to my camera, just walking in. Not to mention, your girl looks good, okay? So, I'll be turning heads anyway. Isn't that right, babe?
Always.
Yes. Yes. Fenty Beauty. But I think I'm actually going to end up doing some Fenty Skin today. So I'm going to head over to her skincare. So I actually want to get the set. And she also just came out with a new moisturizer, a tinted moisturizer. So I want to try that too. So I'm probably going to get the Fenty starter kit just to see how I like it, but of course I can't not try the new Hydra Visor hues. I feel like for my face this would be the closest to like my natural skin, because I'm like looking at the little swatch that's on here. But then I'm like, maybe should I do a 4? I feel like I'm a mix in between 4 and 5. I don't know which one to get, because I guess it's better to be, I probably should get the 5, because even if it's a little bit too dark, I'm gonna be tan during the summer, and so this will probably be good for the summer. I think I'm gonna get the 5 in the Hydra Visor hues, so I'm gonna do that. We'll start there. Super excited about this because I actually have not tried Fenty Skin before. I do a lot of Fenty Beauty, but I haven't done a lot of Fenty Skin. So definitely going to do a video on how I like this. I'm going to try to use it for 45 days. That's what I'm going to try to do to see if I see a change in my skin, which means I'm going to have to switch from what I normally use. So stay tuned for the skincare switch up video. Okay, first time vlogging in public, and it actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. I even had a random kid come up and ask if he could be in the vlog.
Can I be in your vlog?
Do you want to be in my vlog?
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Kirk. Get big one day. Hope you know.
So, hey, random kid, whoever you are, you made it into the vlog. Congratulations. But it wasn't as awkward as I thought it was going to be. You just kind of do your own thing, and that's it. So now that I have gotten over the first time of vlogging in public jitters, oh, it's on and popping now. I'm about to be doing this all the time. Now Martez just almost took us out completely. Cutting across lanes of traffic. But he ain't gonna tell y'all that because he don't want y'all to know. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. Definitely, if you're gonna try this, you're going to get eyes from people who are just like trying to.
Just kidding.
Martez said that, not me. Just people who are trying to figure out like, what are you doing? And that's okay. You just kind of keep doing whatever you're doing. And then eventually they stop looking. And so I was kind of having a full conversation with you all, and people were looking and then they look away. So it was an experience. And I think I'm going to continue to do this because I actually am having a lot of fun talking to you all and kind of bringing you along with me. Y'all are essentially my besties today. Like, we're spending the day together. Welcome to the club. We're about to head to the coffee shop now. To kind of get some editing done, look over this, see, what I can do in terms of making this look like an actual vlog, y'all. I'm a vlogger. Oh my gosh, it's happening. I'm a content creator out here having the time of my life, having a blast, and doing what I love. So let's get some editing footage. Insert me working extremely hard right now.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. Cause baby girl, you are so easy, baby. The only reason that I can do tonight is cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is skin tight is cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only gone for the secret outside. Because I want you to like that. The only reason I can do tonight is because I really like you.
So I am back at home after a full day of content creation and running errands. And y'all, let me tell you, I went to go take photos after I left the coffee shop because I was like, I'm not gonna let this outfit go to waste. I want some like curated photos to go with the content that I am creating. And I almost face planted because I was walking on like gravel and stones. And so I ended up breaking one of my shoes. So I'm gonna have to go to a cobbler to see if they can fix it or do anything with it because I absolutely love those shoes. I was able to kind of rig it up for the photos, but y'all, it'll be a while before I am wearing those shoes again. It will be a while. But nonetheless, absolutely loved creating the content for today. And I'm really excited to continue to create content for some of the products that I picked up by Fenty Skin. Y'all, I already feel like it's gonna be chef's kiss. But like I said, I'm excited to just kind of see what I come up with some of that. Hopefully you got some good gems from my rambling today. Sorry if you all can hear my dog. He always chooses to play with his toys and want to play with me when I'm filming. So hopefully you got some good information and some gems and just had fun hanging out with me today. If you want to continue to see content like this, if you enjoy content like this, if you think weekly vlogs should be a thing, please put it in the comments below. Let me know. Did you like it? Be honest. You can totally be honest with me. If you're like, girl, this wasn't really it, vlogging isn't your thing, let me know, because I want to know that too. But if you feel like this is something that you want to continue to see, I love to hear that from you. I love to know that. And like I said, we're kind of besties at this point. We spent all day together today, so you can definitely let me know if this is something that I should continue to do or not. I'm just kind of exploring like what avenues I am going to go down, how I'm going to continue this content creation journey, and just kind of like forge my own path and figure out what things I enjoy, what things I don't, what I want to continue doing. And you all are actually a part of that journey because you're helping me to like create this content. And you know, you tell me what you like and what you want to see. So I'm definitely excited about it. Try some new things today. Your girl feels legit after a day like today. But the work is still not done. So I'm actually going through, I didn't finish all of my work at the coffee shop. So I'm going through and reaching out to a couple more brands just to see if they would like to partner with me on any like brand deals, or if they would like to add me to their PR list, because like who wouldn't like to be on a PR list for a brand that they already use or really admire, or you know, is on their dream list. So I feel like no like goal is too high. I'm gonna shoot for the stars. The worst thing that they can tell me is no. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna apply again and message them again and reach out again. And eventually it'll get to the point where they're gonna say yes. And in that moment, it'll all be worth it. I'll be happy. But I have to put in the work now to be able to do that. So if you're an aspiring content creator out there, girl, don't give up. We're in this together. Add me on social media so that, you know, we can work through this together. All right. Don't try to do anything by yourself. I feel like having like a tribe and a village with you as you're trying to do all these things makes everything so much more like bearable, because you don't feel like you're in it alone, and you are not in it alone. There are thousands, okay, thousands of up and coming emerging content creators who are just trying to like make it and figure it out just like we are. And even if you're not a content creator and you're just a girly who's along for the ride, you enjoy my content, like this is for you as well. Whether it's a goal, whether it's something in your professional career, your personal life, like doors are not always going to be open for you the first time, and that is okay. Because when it is meant for that door to be open, it's going to be open, and it's going to be open at the right time. I'm a firm believer that God keeps things from us. Well, not from us, but you know, God will, you know, keep a door closed until it's time for it to be open, and until it's time for us to be ready for it. I never want to receive a blessing or an opportunity before I'm ready for it, and then I squander the opportunity or I fumble the bag. Like that is the worst possible thing. So I'm like in this season of just like enjoying the journey and enjoying going through all of this and figuring it out. Because when it's time and he does say yes, and I do get those opportunities, it will not be squandered, okay? The bag will be secured. And so I'm just, you know, if that time is now and brands feel like I'm at a point where they want to be able to collaborate with me and work with me, I'm happy about that. If it's not right now, I'm fine with that too. But you know, I'm not gonna give up. I'm in this for the long haul. Like this is something that I really want to do. And that's just a message. Like, if you really want it, go for it. Don't give up. Nothing comes easy. You got to put in the work. You got to put in hard work. You got to put in the hours. And I was saying earlier, like, I would never half do it at my like regular job, my 9 to 5. So why would I half do it on my dream, on my small business, on like what I want to actually do in life? Like, I wouldn't shortchange myself like that, and you shouldn't either. So I'm gonna finish reaching out to these brands. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Follow me over on TikTok and Instagram _Simone Taylor. And that way you can stay up to date on anything that I'm doing in between videos. Again, if this is content that you want to see, let me know in the comments. Even if it's not, let me know in the comments. And then that way I know what to do for next week. And it kind of gives me some direction. So until next time, thank you all for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.